Hi, I'm Jon Cohen. I'm a partner at Nextlaw. Today we're going to take a look at your court summons that you got at the roadside when you were charged with stunt driving in Ontario. Now, a summons is a summons for you to go to court and gives you all the information you need to arrive at court. And there's lots of different information that's on the summons. Sometimes it's white, sometimes it's green, sometimes it's yellow. So I've created a summons here to basically explain each section of the summons so you can understand it much better. So what you can see here at the top here is summons to defendant. The first thing you can look at right here is this number 4860. That number is going to change depending on where you got your ticket. It's called an icon, and an icon is telling you the code, a 4-digit code of which court in Ontario you're to be summoned to. And then right here you have a ticket number. This is a made-up number, 000, and that's sort of an identification of the ticket or the summons that you received. And the first thing you're going to see is the date that the summons was issued. So here it says on the 5th day of January 2022 at 8 a.m. And this at least tells you exactly when you got the ticket. And then the summons then gives you your name, who the summons was issued to. So, you know, it would be your name, last name first, Smith John, and your address, 123, your address in Toronto, Ontario, and here's the made-up postal code. And then the officer is going to write down the general area and the municipality of where the offense occurred. So here I just made up a name here. It was at 50 Town Road, and that's in Toronto. If you move down, it says did commit the offense of, and this is going to tell you which section of the Highway Traffic Act you are being charged with on your summons. So for a stunt driving charge, you should get one that says drive a vehicle while performing stunt at a speed of whatever your speed was, and a posted whatever the zone was. I put 156 kilometers in a posted 100 zone. Sometimes when you get a stunt driving ticket, you also get a secondary, a speeding ticket, which will have information as well. And then it says contrary to the Highway Traffic Act. And the section of stunt driving is 172.1. If you got a speeding one as well, it'd be section 128. And this section here is very important. This is where the summons is compelling you to appear, which courthouse. And here I've put in 60 Queen Street West, which is Old City Hall in Toronto, Ontario. But wherever you were pulled over, there is a corresponding courthouse that will give you a date, which we're going to look at, that you have to appear. And it says here on the 10th day of March, which is the date, made-up date here, that you would have to appear at in the year 2022 at 9 a.m. So this is the exact location, the exact date, and the time that you have to appear. And then it says here courtroom, and that's the courtroom you have to appear in. Now, a lot of times, right now, these summons are by Zoom, but it's still courtroom C, for example, is still a courtroom that you could look at on the Zoom information, and that would be a specific Zoom code for you to get into courtroom C. And again, it says here issued on this day of January 2022, which would already have been the same at the top. I made them different, but they would be the same here on the 5th day of January. That should say 10. And then the officer will sign this just to confirm this summons. The information below is not particularly relevant for you. It has your driver's license number and details as far as the license plate of your vehicle. And then at the bottom again, there's officer identification, the number of the officer and the unit that they were part of. So this is a summons. This is how you read it. If you speak to a legal representative and they're asking you details, now you know how to look at the summons and give the details. When is your court date? Where did you get pulled over? Which court are you going to? This summons has all of that information, and it's very helpful for you when trying to figure out if you need legal help to deal with a stunt driving charge in Ontario. If you want more information, of course, you can look down below and you can book yourself a meeting with me. I'm happy to do that at no charge and explain all your options and a strategy.